Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. The name's Volume Fox and no yada yada yada. I'm sorry that there wasn't any videos for 2 days. Um, I just didn't really know what to make and also didn't really feel like it, but I'm telling you I'll try harder to make more videos. I promise, I promise, I promise. By the way guys, you probably noticed that I haven't made many Mario videos recently, and that's kind of because I didn't really want to, but I promise I'll make a Mario video eventually. I will not let him die like this. But uh, but okay, let's just get to the video. Portugal. What if Portugal made an empire? So let's just color all of Portugal. Uh, and in this video, obviously Portugal will get a monarch elected, and he wants to make an empire. So Portugal did have an empire in the past, but its only genuinely insane possession was Brazil. But aside from that, I guess Angola and Mozambique were pretty neat too. But aside from that, that wasn't really much to about. But let's say in this video, he wants Portugal to return to its former glory and surpass it. Now, another thing in this video is that all of these territories like French Guiana, New Caledonia, Aruba are all going to be independent. And this is meant for the video. This is not going to be for all videos, but yeah. So, Portugal, while in a very good position geographically, if they want to expand, it's not amazing. Now, let's think on what they can do. So, obviously since Portugal is going to be buffed in this video, they're gonna declare war on Spain. Now, another thing is that some countries which are really, really strong will be weakened, just because this is Portugal's video, not Spain's video. So obviously, Portugal, they're gonna be getting buffed. So let's just color in Spain, and now we are ready to do this. 3, 2, 1, go. So their first step is taking Galicia. Now, Spain is a fairly mountainous country. I don't know if Galicia is mountainous, but Spain definitely is a pretty mountainous country. So, they are currently having a pretty good time. They have taken Galicia. Oh, by the way, this gonna be the flag I'm gonna use for the Portuguese Empire. Now, obviously, Spain doesn't like this, so and they're gonna destroy this part. Now, Portugal, they're mad. They're very, very mad, and therefore they're gonna go even harder. They're literally just going to rush. Now Spain's like, yo, 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 bro, 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 bro. And Portugal's like, what? Zhong. Spain's like, chill, dude. Let's just have peace, alright? Fine. So they both go and write the peace treaty. So, in the peace treaty, Portugal takes all of this land from mainland Iberia, and they also take the Canary Islands. Now, they don't puppet Spain, but Portugal had a pretty good start now. And their next target is gonna be Guinea-Bissau. Yeah, this monarch is, he wants to take Portugal back to its good old days, and also, to surpass it too. And I also want to mention something. Obviously, NATO doesn't exist in this series. Well, sometimes, but obviously there will be sometimes exceptions. So Portugal just makes way to Bissau, and after a few weeks, they basically just completely annihilate Guinea-Bissau. So, in the peace treaty, Guinea-Bissau gets fully annexed by Portugal. Now, Portugal decides to ask what are these called again? wait, I forgot. What's this country's name? Oh my. Okay, you know. Wait, I'm gonna check for a second. Let me check. Wait. What the hell are these called? Ugh, not map of Africa. I'm sorry for how long this is taking. I'm just legitimately forgot these island names. This is so embarrassing. Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. Wait, let me check. Cape Verde. So Portugal asks Cabo Verde or Cabo Verde or Cape Verde or however you want to call it if they want to join, and because they don't want to get destroyed, they agree. So yeah, Portugal is now a colonial power, and their next target is gonna be Senegal, and obviously this country barely has a military, so they completely destroy Senegal, and Senegal surrenders. Now, now they decide to not do a peace treaty yet, and declare war on the Gambia too. And this obviously finishes very very soon. So now it's time for the peace treaty. So now Portugal has a pretty large colony in Africa, or I guess colonies. Now their next target is Sao Tome and Principe. So they're gonna declare war, and the second they declare war, Sao Tome and Principe just surrenders, and obviously Portugal just fully annexes them. Yeah. So again, now they have a pretty large area in Africa. Now their next targets are gonna be Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and the Republic of Congo. So they declare war on all three, and they are now going to start. So they first off take Malabo, which kind of destroys Equatorial Guinea, and they continue going through this. And Gabon is like, oh boy. And the Republic of Congo is like, okay, Brazzaville is pretty close, so they shouldn't have too much of a difficult time. But they basically just go through all these nations and absolutely annihilate them. And the nations are like, we should have surrendered, but we will keep fighting for our people's freedom. And unfortunately, this is kind of difficult. But I know they still confirm that they will never surrender. So Portugal decides to up their military tactics a bit. And this continues. This basically makes them die. And Gabon is fully taken. And the Republic of Congo, they are not having the best time they could ever have. And they failed. But they tried. And that's what matters. So Portugal fully annexes all of these, and now they have a pretty large area in Africa. But they kind of wanna get a little bit more. So they decide they should go to the Americas, and they're gonna declare war on all these three nations. Yes, I know French Guiana is French, but again, I said the territories are gonna be independent, so don't laugh at me. So he takes Haine, or I don't know how that capital is called, and French Guiana is now occupied, and Paramaribo also taken, and Dutch Guiana, Suriname also isn't having an amazing time, and regular Guyana just surrenders. Yeah. So now to the peace treaty. Okay, now they have quite a bit of colonies. They have Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. Have Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, and Gambia. Have Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Congo Brazzaville. and they have quite a bit of Spain. And Portugal is like, what else can I take? And they look at the Falklands and they're like, oh boy, you look like a mighty fine treat. And now it's time for them to start. So they one so two things happen. So they make a landing here and take this part, and one makes a landing in Stanley, and completely takes the country. Well, territory, but now country. So they get fully annexed, and Portugal's like, ooh wee, I'm going on a rampage. And their next target's gonna be Trinidad and Tobago. So let's start, and obviously we take Port of Spain, which is now gonna be renamed to Port of Portugal. Oops. They're gonna fully annex our boy Trinidad and Tobago, and the one's like, Portugal, can you maybe like stop? I mean, won't do anything because I'm lazy, but can you like not anymore? And Portugal's like, no. And the one's like, well, we tried. Oop. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No need for a blood moon here. Alright, so their next target is gonna be continuing in Africa, and they're gonna want to take our boy Angola, because I mean, first off, they used to own them, and this state that contains 16% of Angola's oil, looking mighty fine there. So their first step is gonna be taking Cabinda or Cabidna, or the hell it was called, and now it's under Portuguese hands. And now they want to go to Luanda, so they just go through the coast, hoping to reach Luanda eventually. Maybe they did reach it already. I know, I haven't looked at the map. Don't blame me. La 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 la. And Angola surrenders. So now they have fully annexed Angola. Portugal is now quite a large nation. They're going colonial, and that's insane. Now their next target is Mozambique, but they're also going to need to be going through Zambia. So instead, they might as well declare war on Zambia. Now Mozambique sees this as, since Mozambique is smart, they see this as like, I think Portugal wants to annex me. So they begin, putting up their military at the border to the max, and Portugal. And since the Zambia is not the strongest, Portugal can go through there pretty easily. Now they want to go to Saka, whatever the hell that capital is called, and they now take most of western Zambia, and I'm pretty sure Lusaka is somewhere around here, near the Congolese border. Wait, Zambia is entirely with the Congolese border. Never mind. Lusaka is just somewhere around the Congo's thing. So Panhandle. Yeah. So they take Lusaka, and Zambia surrenders. Now, obviously, they're not gonna fully annex Zambia. They're just gonna, declare war on Mozambique. But since the troops are basically at the border, this is gonna be a tough battle. So, the Portuguese start by going here, but unfortunately for them, that gets shut down real quick by the Zambians. They even somewhat by the Mozambicans. They even somewhat liberate Zambia. They break into Zambia. Oh, dun 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 dun. So Portugal's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So they, repeat. But they decided like, wait, I have an idea. So they decided that this will distract Mozambique while they think they're having a success liberating Zambia, but to their surprise, the Portuguese land right about here. And since their military is, since the Zambian military is right up there, but the Portuguese army is right here, they basically just fully take most of southern Zambia. So Zambia is like, okay, 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 we still need to fight, we still need to fight. And their main goal is just not even saving themselves at this point, it's just liberating, wait, why is the blue different now? Whatever. It's basically just liberating, you know, whoa, never mind. It's not just liberating Zambia, but you know what? Now they just surrender, and Zambia goes back to Portugal. So now it's time for the peace treaty. So now Portugal is very happy. They're very rich and they have a lot of land. So both Zimbabwe, Eswatini, and Malawi are in very, 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 very bad spots because they're near this beast known as Portugal, and they obviously don't have the best military since Malawi is Malawi. Eswatini is basically a nothing army, and Zimbabwe is too busy with economy to focus on military. And that concludes. Well, it doesn't conclude because the video is still going on. The declaration of war of our boys Eswatini and Malawi. So they basically completely destroy Eswatini in like 3 seconds, and now they go to, I forgot what the Malawian capital was, but I know Eswatini decides to do something smart and they surrender. So it's time for the peace treaty. So both these countries get fully annexed, and Portugal was like, you know what? It's time to stop holding off, and they declare war on Brazil. Now again, remember, Brazil very much weakened, so they won't be nearly as strong as they are. And obviously, with Portugal being buffed, that's kind of bad for them. Oopsies, oopsies. So Brazil is like, meh, who needs to worry about this? But they don't know that Portugal has been buffed. Dun 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 dun. Now obviously Portugal won't be like instantly destroying Brazil, but they still won't be having the best time. So they first off make a landing on this little island here, and they encircled the Brazilian army in this island, and if we take it, they also take these small islands too. And now this tiny little archipelago is Portuguese. Now their next step is going from the Guianas to take this. And Brazil's like, Mrr, Mrr, and they cleared this off, but they don't really worry about these islands because who even cares? And they decide that, wait, maybe we shouldn't go for the offensive, but instead the defensive. So they go to all the important Brazilian cities like Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasilia, and Portugal is decides that they're not gonna go here because obviously there's the rainforest here, and basically it's something like random tribes, and basically no one lives there. So they see it as like, meh, who needs that part? And their first idea is to take Brazil's coast. Now I know if there are any coastal cities. I forgot actually. I forgot. And they're now overall having a pretty hard time. Well, not a hard time, but a pretty easy time. Now they don't know that the Brazilian cities are very heavily protected. And when I mean protected, I mean protected. These are nearly untouchable. They even take these little islands and they declare them as Portuguese. Now obviously Portugal, they're having a pretty good time, but they decided this is taking way too long, and they increase their and they mobilize more of their army and send them here. And the Brazil's like, oh, we didn't realize they had more, And Portugal is now basically just steaming through this area and taking places like Sao Paulo, Brasilia, and Rio de Janeiro, I think. Now Brazil decides that enough is enough, and they classify this as France time, and they declare the surrender of Brazil. Yeah, the poor dudes. In real life, Portugal would lose, but in this scenario, Brazil kind of took the L. So yeah, now let's get on the. Now, Brazil is part of the Portuguese Empire. Now, they're thinking like, ooh, now we're in a perfect spot. And they're gonna declare war on one last country, and that's called Uruguay. Now, this basically goes. Now, this war, it basically ends in like 15 seconds. Legitimately, not even a match. So, the fully annex Uruguay, yada yada yada, and that concludes this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. I love you all, and bye!